The other day I was having a conversation with the supervisee because I supervise clinicians who want to become fully licensed. And we were talking about men. And I was sharing with her that there are a few things that I've learned that many men want in their relationship, but they don't receive them. And so I'm going to share with you 3 things that I learned that men want in their relationship. And I feel like if you provide these 3 things in your relationship to your man, listen, there is nothing that he won't do for you, right? If you want the moon, he will go get the moon and bring it back to you. If you're new here, welcome to Heal the New Sexy. We discuss all things healing, self-love, and relationships. My name is Cynthia. I'm a licensed therapist and relationship coach. So something that I've learned being a therapist specifically, because I don't do coaching for men, is that men don't have the same opportunities as it relates to decompress and to express themselves in the things that are going on with them. I think in our society, right, we look at men to be strong. We teach, boys don't cry. And so you have men that grow up and they don't have a healthy relationship with their emotions. And so I'm loving it that I'm now seeing a lot of men in therapy. I'm loving it that they are desiring to be emotionally intelligent. They're desiring to be able to connect with those that they love. They're desiring to be able to communicate in a healthy way, what they need, what's happening with them. And I love that. I love that for them. I love that for men to get healthy. So I'm going to share 3 things that I believe every man wants. And these aren't in any particular order. This is just what I have noticed. One, I believe every man wants safety. Many of the men I work with, they may say that their mother is the only woman who they felt emotionally safe with. Now, wait, let me say this. Let me go back. Okay. Some of us have been injured by men. And so some of these things that I say may be triggering because you may interpret it like, Smithy, you're telling me to baby him. I'm not telling you to baby him. I believe that the things that I'm sharing should be basic to every relationship, whether a man is giving them to his woman or a woman is giving them to his man, okay? So I'm not saying to coddle him or anything like that. So I want to just put that disclaimer out there because I felt somebody said, "Men is safety? What you mean about he?" That we have to also address our expectations of men because they are human too. They feel too, okay? So 1, safety, emotional safety. There's a book by Jason. Oh, what's his name? I'm so sorry, y'all, because it's just coming to. I think it's The Moment the Man. Sorry, y'all. Okay, Jason Wilson, The Moment the Man Demands. Okay, if you have a brother, a husband, a boyfriend, or whoever, get that book for him. Fantastic book by Jason Wilson. And he is an emotionally emotionally intelligent man. And he's also a masculine man. But men need, men want, in my opinion, what I've experienced in my work, they want a place in which they can be safe, where they're able to feel vulnerable and not be judged. They want to be vulnerable and not it thrown back in their face. They want to be vulnerable and be able to feel emotionally safe and not seen as weak, right? Just because he has a moment of vulnerability with you doesn't mean he's weak. And for women, there may be some work that we do because we may have internalized masculinity. We may have internalized toxic masculinity. So when he does show us a weakness, instead of us coming in to cover and to help and assist him with that, we are like, "Oh, why are you doing that?" And that's not okay. All right. So 1, being safety. 2, being nurturance. Something that many men talk about is that they want to be nurtured, and nurtured meaning they want support. They want a soft place to land. And I don't mean like men who be like, "Oh, I want you to be my peace," meanwhile he causing chaos. I mean a man who wants to know that you believe in him. When he shares the vision or dream of his life, you don't pick it apart, you don't criticize it, but what you do is that you nurture it. You tell him how you believe in him, okay? You gas him up. For lack of a better word, you are his number 1 cheerleader. You have his back, all right? He knows that even if I try and I fail, this is going to be the one that tells me I can go out there and do it again. She believes in me. Okay. Now, some of us have been nurturing in our previous relationship, but really we have been, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for. It's slipping me now. We did it at our own detriment. Okay. And so there's nurturance requires a balance. Okay. You don't want to be supporting him and he's engaging in something that's going to be detrimental for your well-being, his well-being. You know, that's not enabling. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not talking about enabling him. I'm talking about nurturing him, nurturing the relationship. He feels supported by you. He feels like you have his back. He feels encouraged by you. You encourage him. He has to take a test and you are telling him, baby, you're going to pass the test the first time. Don't worry about it. You see that there's something that's stressing him and bothering him and you speak life into him. Many men don't have, outside of their mother, their woman doesn't boost them up. Okay. Or they desire more of it. If you've ever complimented, something I tell women all the time who work with me, go outside and compliment a man. Go to the grocery store and compliment a man. Simple. Watch how he changes before you. Watch how he softens up. Men don't get compliments the way women do. We can walk outside. So when I went to the doctor the other day, it was like, oh, your nails are so cute, girl. Your nails are so pretty. Oh, your hair, your lipstick. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like your dress. Like, we get it. Men don't get it like that. They don't get it like that, right? So he may need more of it, but he's not going to come to you and ask for it because he may feel like if I ask her for more of this, I will feel weak. Okay. Something I also want you to pay attention to is that sometimes men may want nurturance, but they seek it through sex. Because I believe in our society, we live in an over-sexualized society. Men have been taught that this is the only way that you can really get the love and nobody challenges you. So he may be wanting, that may be the only time he may feel, you may see that he is vulnerable. It may be the only time where he may feel like there's nurturance there is through sex. Okay. And so you may have to have some conversations around that. And third, the final one, I believe many men want, but they aren't willing to ask for, is acceptance. So I've heard many men say that in the world, they feel like they are loved for what they do and they're not loved for who they are. And a woman's like, well, that's vice versa, Samantha. I got a boo. I know, right? We all feel that way. We all feel like in the world, it's about how we perform, not who we are to the core of us. But I think there are many men who want to be loved. They want to be accepted for who they are. And so that's going to require you to look at, who is this man? Who is he at the core? And to be able to communicate with him, baby, I love this about you. I love it. Not what he does, but who he is. Going back to a man's childhood, his mother loved him for who he was, right? He was her little chocolate drop, her snickerdoodle, right? She loved him for who he was. Now, of course, in relationships, romantic relationships, expectations are differently. The love of a mother to a son is very different than the love of a wife to her husband, or love of a girlfriend to her man. I don't like saying boyfriend because we've grown. Like, that's, I'm so grown. That's like Matt, right? So we have to look at that. Everybody wants, can we be for real? Everybody wants unconditional love. We all do. We all do. And this man wants to know you accept his strengths, his weaknesses, his flaws, his proclivities. And I'm not saying accept things that hurt you. I'm not saying has issues with addiction, or he is a cheater, or he's bad with finances to the point that you guys are losing your house. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm saying that he is a healthy man. He's doing his work, but there are some things about him that he wants you to accept because he's a human too. All right. I want to hear from you. I want to hear, maybe some men watch this video. I want to hear, if you're a man and you're watching this video, your thoughts. I want to hear if you're a man and you're watching this video, even though I've directed it towards women, if there's something I left out. And if you're a woman, I want to hear from you. I want to hear, how did these things make you feel? Okay, this is Heal the New Sexy. My name is Samantha. Until we talk again,